Hello everybody, and welcome back to Fire Emblem 3. So today we're taking on Chapter 17, The Setting Sun of Gra. So let's get into the exposition. Chapter 17, Setting Sun of Gra. Marth and the others once again moved out from Altea, headed towards the Imperial capital, Palace. But along their way they passed through the Kingdom of Gra, land allied to Arcanine. The previous war, Gra sided with the Dolar Empire, which resulted in their king, Geo, dying in battle and the destruction of the kingdom. The country was once a part of Altea, but they joined with Arcanine after listening to Harden's orders. Harden found King Geo's daughter, Princess Sheena, and allowed her to ascend the throne. He then ordered reinforcements from Gra. Sheena received wild support from the citizens of Gra. For them, Sheena was their only hope. The youths all volunteered to become soldiers. They were happy to move out and have the chance to defeat their bitter enemy, Altea. Their dreams were shattered in an instant. For the fast approaching Altean elites, Gra soldiers lost all morale and fled for their lives. Alright. Now, this map, you'll probably recognize it. It's pretty much the exact same map as, I don't remember what chapter it was in Book 1, but it's the exact same map. So I already did a bunch of inventory management stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop Fina for Abel. Just because I think Abel can be a very good unit here. Anyway, I do, however, want to give, sure, I'll give Paula the bridge key. Alright. And with that, let's go. Princess Sheena, it seems the Altean army has arrived. Really? It's already the end. Samson, I have brought you much trouble. You need to watch the final days of my Kingdom of Gra. You may leave now. Princess, isn't it already enough? Shouldn't you despise King Geo for forcefully taking your mother? Isn't that why you hid at Palace and stayed away from this country? Right now you are just being tricked by Harden and being used by him. Perhaps. Pray that the people of Gra wished for the restoration of the country. That's why I agreed to help him. That's it. However, Harden is only interested in using us. He would just throw us away. Like rubbish the moment we became useless to him. Still, I will not leave. How can I just abandon those fighting for my sake? Impossible. How can our fresh recruits resist Altea's elites? Fine. If you're staying, I will also stay to the end. This could be interesting. Samson, why are you doing this? Aren't you mercenaries only interested in being paid with gold? I no longer have money to give you. I don't know why either. It's just sometimes men feel like there are things that they must do. Also, I want to see how that kid fights this battle. Truly is a hero. Perhaps your mind may be changed. Alright, and then they go inside. Anyway, so who did I give that bridge key to? Right, Paula. So, I'm gonna have her come over here. Item, use bridge key. So this map has an interesting gimmick, I'd call it. So, this enemy is labeled as Gra and is extremely weak with an iron bow. This enemy is also labeled as Gra, that's extremely weak with an iron lance. This, however, is an Arcanine enemy. To recruit Sheena and not Astrum Samson, you have to only attack the Arcanine enemies. Which is both easier and harder than it sounds in a lot of ways. Also, I gave George these 2 speed rings so that I can have him use them. even though he only needs one. I forgot they give 5 in this game. And I also gave Ogma the Star Sphere and Miracle Sword combo. Combo! Boop. Boop. Very good. Oh my god. Yep, 98 experience. I love it. Anyway. Yeah, sadly there's not a whole lot to talk about, really. I'm gonna send Katria over here so that she can grab some stuff from these shops. Because these shops sell some pretty good items, actually. It's like really useful to get them. Yeah. So there's not really a whole lot to say about this map at the start. I am going to just end up ignoring that village because it's just an angel robe, which I don't really need at this point. Cool rapier tricks, Marth. Good shit. Luck and weapon level on Katria, that's pretty good. Alright, so, shop time. Alrighty. Now, let's have Abel do this. Oh wait, nope, right, that's a Gra enemy. Yeah, just remembering is oftentimes the hardest part of this map for me. I'll have you... Because on this map, it's a little bit important that you have, okay, no, you can't make it there, but you can flap a little bit closer. On this map, it is fairly important that you keep a healer, because these Arcanean enemies, they may not look very strong, but they've got silver weapons, so they can hit like a fucking truck when they want to. Because, see, Silver Lances have like 14 might. So that guy's got 22 attack, which is enough to really leave a dent in Marth. Alright, and let's send Paul over here to beat these guys. So the Gra enemies actually won't attack you at all. So it's pretty safe to just avoid them. Or, like, walk right up to them, because they won't do anything. Very nice, actually. Mercurius, this guy. That, everybody, is why you have the supply right there. quick. But sadly, Ogma is not very tanky right now. It's kind of difficult to fix that at this point in the game without getting some Dragon Shields, which I don't know when we get another Dragon Shield. Hope we get one soon. Because I really would like to patch up Ogma's defense a little bit. Let's give Kashim a chance to use the Parthia in, like, the most optimal situation possible. So, skill, defense, and HP. Yeah, Kashim's pretty good in this game. It's kind of strange. Like, the one game he's actually worthwhile to use at all. Alright, now, is there anything in this shop? I feel like grabbing a few more thunders wouldn't be an unwelcome thing to do. So that thief down there, I don't remember exactly what he had. I just know that it's not, like, super important. Oh, res. Alright. Yes, that is the Arcanine. So then, you can do this cheap little strategy and Master Sword this guy with 60 crit. Ah, gotta love it. And while it's not doubled experience like with Mercurius, it's still nice. You're good for the most part. Yeah, I think the enemies here start, like, running once you, So, who here has the most defense? How about Unmounted Sirius? Yeah, Unmounted Sirius is the most defense of anyone here. Oh, right. Well, that's a little bit awkward. Heal you up. And you. You're Princess Sheena. It's great to see you safe. I don't view Gra as an enemy. Gra and my country were originally one country. The country may have divided after Henri's death, but we always got on well as allies. But in the previous war, I felt deeply regretful about things turning out the way they did. Princess Sheena, please allow us to be friends once again. I don't want to fight Gra. Prince Marth, once I heard that you didn't attack my fleeing soldiers, I was really surprised. You really are the second coming of King Henri. Trust you, please. Treat the citizens of Gra as if they were your citizens. And my whole country to your care, Prince Marth. And now we have, I believe, the only, like, recruitable armor knight in outside of Draug in this game? That's great, Shima. Now I can finally leave without worry. Samson, can you not leave? You don't need me anymore. From now on, Prince Marth will protect you. Don't leave. I don't want you to leave. Huh? What? What? Why do you keep me? It doesn't seem like you. Fine, if you say you need me, I won't go anywhere else. I will protect you wherever you go. Is that fine with you? Yes. Alright. That. Let's pop that real quick. And now we're going to do something really cruel. And, give Sheena the Star Sphere and let her slaughter her own people. Or, no, we won't. Yeah, it's not really worth it. Though now I do believe you can attack the Gra soldiers with no worries. But I'm going to test that real quick. So, just made a save state. Strength, lock, weapon level, and HP. Yep, you can now. So it's a little bit dumb, but it works. It's also a little bit fucked up, but that's besides the point. So are these guys the Arcaneans here? Yes, they are. HP, hell yeah. Alright, so, I'm gonna go commit some more crimes real quick. Alright. Because I do want to have Sheena, because she'll be the only one that can use Gradivus in, like, the in-game maps, because they're all indoor. Alright. And now we have to deal with the painfully slow movement of this fucking, like, late-game general with terrible stats. Granted, she has like 17 defense, so she's really good. Like, defensively, at least. It's also very funny that she's a general, because I think she's the first female armor knight we've ever had, actually. So, that's enough to really push her to a solid point. Strength, skill, luck, weapon level, defense, and HP. Cool. I don't actually know what her, like, growths look like. So I don't know, like, the rates at which her stats are going to go up. Alright. Move you up a little bit more. Is this a little bit fucked up? Yeah. Do I really give a shit, though? No, not at all. I apologize that this takes so long. That's just part of doing terrible, terrible things. takes a while to be a terrible person. Alright. Luckily, this is already a very short episode, just because this map doesn't take very long to do. So... Strength, skill, speed, luck, and weapon level. Cool. I wish the Star Sphere was like a little bit stronger on the growths to make up for the loss of shit like Leo and Cancer, which were just absurdly good. Because those two together gave you plus 40% to both strength and defense, which is just absurdly good. And with that, we end. What is her weapon level real quick? 14. Cool. So she will actually be able to use Radibus. Lord Moth, if this battle continues, it will become meaningless and will only give more time for Harden. I was thinking the same. If we keep heading east, more needless bloodshed will be spilt. I've decided a different route for us to go. We'll go directly south for Amenity, into Palace from Adria Peak. We want the troops to cross that dangerous mountain path? It's too dangerous. I'm already prepared for danger. Besides, we're able to conquer the dangerous Henri's way, so this should be easy in comparison. That's a fair point. If we can cross it, we can attack the enemy from the rear. Understood. I'll try that. And with that, I thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you again real soon. Sayonara.